Hello everyone, you're welcome to provide a solution given this nice Olympiad problem, which is the square root of I plus the square root of minus I. Now, solution from here, we can express square root of I as square root of 2I divided by 2. 2I divided by 2 is the same thing as I plus the square root of minus 2I divided by 2. So this is the same thing as minus I. Now, given that the square root of AI divided by A, this can be expressed as 1 over square root of A multiplied by square root of AI. Applying this property, then it follows that this is equal to 1 over square root of 2 times square root of 2I plus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by square root of minus 2I. The next step here, we'll have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now square root of 2I, this can be expressed as 1 plus 2I minus 1. 1 minus 1 is the same thing as 2I. So then plus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now we can express minus 2I as 1 minus 2I subtract 1. So now, the next step here, we have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now here, we can express this as 1 squared plus, now this is the same thing as 2 times 1 times I, negative 1, negative 1 can be expressed as I squared. Negative 1 is the same thing as I squared. Let's substitute this. So here, we'll have plus I squared, then plus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by the square root of, now here we have 1 squared, subtract 2 times 1 times I, then here negative 1 is the same as I squared, so plus I squared. Now, the next step here, we'll have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now square root of 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times I plus I squared, this is in the form of A squared plus 2ab plus b squared, which we can express as a plus b squared, and 1 squared minus, now here we have the square root of 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times I plus I squared is in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, which we can express as a plus b squared. Therefore here we'll have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now here you'll have the square root of 1 plus I squared plus, now plus, here we have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now 1 squared minus 2 times 1 times I plus I squared, this is in the form of a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, which we can express as a minus b squared. Applying this property, here we'll have 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by square root of, this is 1 plus I squared plus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now here we have the square root of, this can be expressed as 1 subtract I squared. So let's simplify here. We eliminate the square root sign so that here we'll have plus or minus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, this is 1 plus I plus, now here we'll have plus or minus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by, now this is the same thing as we eliminate the square root sign, this is 1 minus I. But since 1 over square root of 2 is common here, we can factor we can factor out plus or minus 1 over square root of 2. And therefore here we will have 1 plus I plus 1 minus I. So here we'll have 1 plus 1, which is 2. I minus I simplifies. So we'll have plus or minus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by 2, because 1 plus 1 is 2. But if you have a, this is equal to square root of a times square root of a. So we can express 2 as square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 2. Substituting this, we'll have here plus or minus 1 over square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 2. Let's simplify square root of 2 and square root of 2, and therefore we'll have the solution as plus or minus square root of 2. This is the solution to this math problem. Plus or minus square root of 2. So thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe.